back. Oh, tickle sticks. Here's a tickle stick. Now I gotta turn this. Oh, I gotta turn this off too. Good, cool. Go back. I gotta go back here. Oh my goodness gracious me. Your channel, which I am. Okay, where am I live? Should be showing me live. Where am I? Doesn't show me live. Try home. I don't think I want that either. I am going live right now, aren't I? Hello. There we go. All right. All right, so we can, what I should do here is, I have a lot of colored pencils. All right, so this is part 2 of July 20th, 2024. Just stopped. I hope I didn't mess this up. But you want to download this. I got here we go. Here's a good one. That's actually not a good color pencil, but it'll work. And if Melissa Busby comes back, wants any colored pencils, please. I'm hoping my friend Tony Petrie takes them. Hold on, I'm going to stop. I'm going to have a little bit of a root beer because I am thirsty. So I'm going to turn over here and get a little more water in it. Wait, see if Melissa comes back in here. Where'd she go? So I really can't add too much detail in here because this is paper from Miller Art Supply, which is based up in Maine, Massachusetts, somewhere up in the New England area. Hold on, let me see what I got. All these colored pencils. What I don't have handy here are watercolor pencils. I don't think any of these are. Hold on, give me just a second, see if I have it. There's a gray. There's a couple of grays. What is this? No, these are all Crayols. I don't know if they'll come back again. Oh my gosh. If I really start doing some color here, I may get some colored board and actually do some real artwork, watercolor paintings here. Nobody came back. I lost everybody. I had them and they're gone. Hope I can still do that sped up thing. Well, there it goes back again. Well, I should do these at 9. So when you have paper with watercolor, it doesn't have the flexibility that you might get with, that you can get with a board. You just can't get it. Let's see if I can do this here. And something neat you can do here with YouTube is you can download your videos, which I do on Facebook also, and then you can put them through a program which speeds them up, which is how I do the sped up videos I do. But to get the free version, I have to do it within about an hour, 15 minutes. I went a bit over here. I hope it's not too late, because this would be a good one to do a sped up version. I'll see, look what's happening there. So if I come back in here and do this. Yeah, look how that kind of enhances. So what I'm trying to do, I guess, with this paper is I'm trying to give it a sense of almost making it act like it's a board. I'm doing so much detail here. I don't know if I show back up here or not. Here, I know something I can do to make it show up more. If you get a chance to like this too, I appreciate it. And like the other one if you got to see it. The real reason I want to do it on YouTube is I hope to reach a larger I'm not really good with color, but I do know things about it. I've certainly been trained to know, certainly worked with it enough. I was using a green and a yellow ochre. This is, whatever this is a two-sided colored pencil I got somewhere. It's in this big giant bag as I showed before. And I'm not sure, let's see, there's a watercolor pencil right there, yellow ochre. Yeah, hold on, let me get that guy. And I've actually got a real nice setting of all this. This bag, has, when I moved late last year, this bag got collected over time as I was trying to get things ready to move. This actually should be in a box. That I have, real nice box of color pencils, but this thing got away. But blending, that other one I had, this is actually this is a good color to blend, like kind of like coming in here. Now it all blends real nice. And this is a cheap two-sided. I think this is Dollar Tree stuff actually. Because what I do is in my travels, I just pick stuff up. I think that bag originally, I picked up a bag of colored pencils for $1. And I'll either give them, I want to give those to my friend Tony Petrie. His daughters would like some colored pencils. I'm just not sure when I'm going to see them. I just found it just in the past, I think last week. Well, hello, Melissa Busby. How are you? Now, I was debating going on Facebook or my cartoons page or this page. I was jumping around. I'm still not feeling well. I slept. I did a live here last night. You called while I was doing the live. And then I did the live and I just went to bed around 10 p.m. and I just got up around 3 o'clock today. I admit I read. I'm reading a really good book, actually. I am feeling better today. I don't know what the heck it is. What got me? How are you? What do you think about this color? I'm actually feeling a little. I wish I knew it was wrong. I think part of this was something I ate at uh, the catfish place in St. Cloud where I ended up meeting my sister, which is a story, too long a story to get into here. What a mess that turned out. But partially my fault, I admit. This is I'm because I could spend a lot of time with all the colors you could put into a critter like this. I started thinking I should start doing some color, but I really should do some paintings, some real paintings. Well, sorta. Kind of getting a little hot, flashy feelings. Maybe, you know, it's at my age, it may be menopause. I'm not sure. See if you girls had that happen to you, but that's what it's called. Oh, what's going on? It's been a weird, and I wonder if it's not a couple things. If I'm having problems with sinuses, with this time of year, I'm entering a time here, next couple weeks into August, where I'm going to go way downhill. Every year it happens. Every year, it doesn't matter how much air. I could be in a freezer, won't matter. I just slow down because of the weather, and my body fights it. It won't matter. Now, I think I saw a post just as I was flying through Facebook, that you were out and about today, right? I have not left this apartment since I got back seeing my sister last Monday night. I have not even actually really. I think I did step outside and looked at the car yesterday to see if it was okay, which I can actually see from just within a few feet of the door here. I just haven't gone anywhere. I've not been feeling good. The guy who usually cleans here, he's not coming because what if I picked this from my sister who was sick? It's way too catchy. Yeah. Well, no, I'm not feeling well. That's the reason I didn't go anywhere. I just didn't feel. I was supposed to meet with Laura Lee Thompson, and I canceled that. Canceled everything, as you know. And I'm sorry. I wasn't able to meet up with you. Now, did I see you were out and about? Please, if you get out to restaurants, I really appreciate getting feedback about was it good, was it bad? Because I am trying to build that up. Because I'm not getting out like I used to, so I really need to hear from others what they're how they're feeling about stuff. And I'll say the catfish place, I'm pretty certain I got a little sick from it. But I've not checked with my sister. I haven't been in communication really. Yeah, I was going to ask you how Chris was doing. But she's home. That's good. Like right now, I'm feeling a little. I guess I really haven't checked my temperature. I don't think I've had a temperature. I don't know what's going on. Oh, so what this picture's about is, well, there's a whole bunch of. So you went to, but it was good. I'm not sure if you mean what was the food was stuffed, that you stuffed their wallet with money, or you were stuffed from eating it? I was well, I was explaining to my sister a place like who doesn't like to have things explained to her, but a place like and Laura Lee can tell you this too. Places that have well, but the crafty crab, they that started where I am, down the street a ways. They but those if they're fish if they're getting fish out of the waters, it's they can survive better than a place like say Beefy King. Or Beefy King's got to really struggle. They got to get the meat. They're not pulling they don't have cattle in the backyard to go pull from, so they've got to bring all this stuff in. It's really expensive. But these seafood places, like the catfish place, they're catching their own food. And so is Laura Lee, and that makes it easier to survive. Because when you start relying on U.S. foods and Cheney Brothers, and then you're in trouble. Because the big guy's trying to knock you out. And so, you think, what the heck does why does McDonald's care if the local crafty crab is around or not? It's every little thing's competition, and they need to go. Well, I don't think I've ever been to one of those. There are a bunch of them. There's one, as I say, just down the street from me. I'm sorry, I'm not reading. Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were stuffing their wallets because it was so expensive. Oh, I was going to say that was something interesting about. Was so interesting about the catfish place is that it was relatively inexpensive considering, much like Ted Peters was. And I was telling my sister's husband, who was much more congenial than my sister, that they need to get Ted Peters, because because it is the ultimate almost in getting fish in Florida, fresh seafood and all. I believe the crafty crab was started by someone from Vietnam or something, but it was started right here in this area, and now they're around the southeast now. And I know there's one in Jacksonville. I'm not sure if the Hurricane restaurants are still around. I believe they started in Jacksonville. I went by one because I went down 17. I didn't see it. No, I didn't care for Hurricane Place was all U.S. food. But how's the color? How do you like the color on this? Yeah, I will. Steamed crab, mussel, shrimp, fixed cages. Yeah, that's the only thing I have. The big thing I have with is that which is something also with long doggers that's based here, is that they try to do things as if they're from out of state. They have the New York and Chicago versions of hot dogs, or at Crafty Crab. I'm familiar, even though I've not been to a Crafty Crab, I'm familiar with what they have there, and their efforts to do Cajun. Why? Well, it's my kind of one of my extended family on Sandra's side is outstanding chef, Randall White, and even though he's a cracker, his family goes way back, White family. His specialty is doing Cajun boils over there in Ocala. He's done TV and all sorts of stuff. But he's brought into things just to do his famous boils. But how do you like the color? Thank you. Just thought I'd do color. But I need to do it on a heavier, not this stuff. This is okay, actually. It's working out all right, oddly enough. My head is just, it's like I've got a headache. And so because she was on a ventilator, wasn't she? Chris was? she's off that and she's doing better. That's scary stuff. Yeah, I may do some things I may be doing. Here are some birthdays coming up. My aunt's going to turn 80. I always get this mixed up. 82 or 83. I'm supposed to call my cousin about how things went with my sister. I forgot. But I'm not clear if my sister got sick. Or maybe I was fighting something then. Didn't know. But she was sick. And she somehow caught it from my cousin. So I think she just spread it over to me. But I know the food had something to do with it because my stomach went nuts. I haven't had seafood like that since Ted Peters. I didn't get sick from Ted Peters. Yeah, that's what I really like, Melissa, is getting that depth, sense of depth. I guess sense of... Now, some other folks have joined that already, but it was later. Oh, jeez. I'm just reading your message. That is terrible. Well, actually, I'm feeling a bit shaky. I don't know why. I wonder if there's something going on here atmospherically. But sleeping from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I mean, I woke up a few times. I said I read a few hundred pages. I'm up to almost 90 books. I know I'm only reading about a 1600th of what you read, but I really would like to know what you're reading, more like what you're reading sometimes. I find that fascinating. I feel like such a slog. I think I said I was reading this history of the first black man who was the first black congressman. That's very frustrating. Alex, I think I was going to talk to you about that when I met up with you. That meeting up with nobody, go nowhere. It's not the week past week. Yeah, well, me too. And when Andrea Kaczynski was here, she'd mentioned, yeah, I know we're all this, she sent me a story that apparently the Sahara Desert stuff's coming through here. Though when that happened before, it didn't seem to affect me, but I was in Ocala, not here. We'll see. And it's not unusual for me to be feeling pretty rotten this time of year. I don't know, I guess it's catching me by surprise. Maybe that's it. But I mean, I'm little shaky, little flashes of whatever. I don't know what it is. But I sure wish it's quit. I hope it's terrible that with Chris that I guess antibiotics aren't doing the trick, because that would be I wonder if I should. I once felt like this, and then I left when I was in Ocala. And then I went I drove away, drove down the street somewhere, and I started feeling much better. So I started thinking it was the house. Maybe I just need to leave here for a little bit. Because I left last Monday, I left around Because my sister was just a. Well, I'll talk to you on the phone about it if you want to hear it. It's just. I wouldn't mind trading siblings at some. It's making me crazy. Fine. When we got together, fine. Her husband was great. Anyway, in the end, we met around 2:30, 3 o'clock, and we're done inside an hour and a half and on our way. Sure was all a mess to get to that point, though. And I had all this stuff for her and ended up not giving it to her. I was going to share stuff with her, and I realized she just doesn't really care. So I didn't share it. And I was going to bring it and share it with you on Thursday. I thought you'll get. You'd love to see some of these postcards of Orlando. At least I think so. But it's good. I didn't. I think whatever this is may indeed be very catching. Whatever this is. Yeah, I've been guzzling water. I've got a big bottle of water right here. See my water? A big old bottle I mixed some in it, It's not straight water. Just kidding. But I haven't drunk any of this because I didn't do a live last week, did I? Oh, I did just a short thing. But I've otherwise been only drinking water. And yes, vitamin C. I don't. Almost worried this may be something more than what I think it is. I just won't quit. Maybe I should just leave the house for a little bit, go somewhere. I've been cooped up here, and maybe I'm becoming stir crazy. But I don't sound crazy, do I? This is actually, I'm drawing an actual scene. They're standing right over here. Yes, yes. The mountains are right over here. I'm thinking about climbing them. I got a big balloon. I'm going to climb up carry the balloon up with me and let the balloon go. It says Merry Christmas on it and it only says Merry Christmas because I have the tree up, of course. And Santa's coming tomorrow. And not a moment too soon. I hope I get a little trade. Goes around and round, round and round and round and round and round and round. It's like this headachy, whatever. My sister said what she had was just a little cold. This is not just a little cold, whatever this is. But oddly enough, it does have to do with I'm having a little breathing issues myself. Yeah, I really should do some watercolor paintings. Hey, you didn't respond to me saying about that I'm not crazy. Pretty bad strain of what? And I don't know how I could have gotten it because I saw my sister on Monday. I didn't even go. I didn't even go. Now, a week ago Friday, I was at a bunch of stores. And I admit, I did start feeling, my stomach was bothering me on Tuesday. Other stuff started coming in on Wednesday and Thursday. And is there a name for this? Because I'm guessing she and I frequent similar places because that Friday I was in a Publix, an Aldi, Did I go to Aldi? I don't think I did. I did stop at Salvation Army. And then I was at Sam's Club. I can't remember if I went to Aldi or not. Totally nuts. What did she say? There's a name for this? Just flu. I don't see how this is flu though, because I'm not congested except my eyes are watery. So I mean, it's the sinus stuff. Because I mean, my voice sounds fine. I know that. I sound like I'm not sick, but my head, it's all sinus up here. It's all. I don't usually get that. Well, maybe then again, I've not been living in Brevard County in late July before. And the way Andrea describes things over in Deltona, which is just north of me a ways, this is sounding like stuff she deals with a lot more. Maybe this is a way of life here. This is looking. I put a lot of time into one drawing. You want me to draw something else? Well, it's, there's my sinuses. But it's my head. It just feels. And these little hot flashy things. Which is I've only been really feeling today, I think. It's not because I'm tired, worn out. We're really catering to not. I guess I could have picked it up last Friday and somehow it didn't develop for a week. That makes sense. And I don't think this is flu. So I started thinking, is this some sort of diabetic thing or something I'm having? Have I crossed some line here physically? Because I don't know anything about that stuff. Except I keep being told, no, you're not. No, you're not. Maybe I've finally crossed the Great Rubicon, and I am now. Yeah, obviously what she has isn't catching because her husband doesn't have it, right? Her children. See, whatever I got, well, maybe what I have isn't catching. I don't know. We should go away and leave me alone. Yeah, I have no idea. Is that what it sounds like? Could I just get that? I'm just reading what this says. Um, hmm. high carbon, well, seafood meal was fried catfish. It was otherwise coleslaw and what? So not a lot fried. Hmm. Hmm. I'd rather it be that than being concerned something's going to slip into my lungs. Unlike Chris, I'm on my own here. If something goes wrong, I'm in trouble. It's not Ocala anymore. Hold on, I'm using a pencil sharpener, a pencil to sharpen this. Well, I put a lot of time in this silly drawing. What am I doing? Oh no, that's right. You said that. Well, yeah, but she's got all the family members that. Yeah, I remember what you said about that too. But still. Well, then again, look at your situation. Yeah, hyperglycemia thing seems. Again, maybe I need to go outside and walk around a little bit. Go out. You know, it's a zillion degrees outside. Well, I've put a lot of time into this thing. Oh, my battery's run down. Oh, I'm kind of cutting it off too. Oh, so hers may be a combo. Sinus. Well, that would make sense with me. If it's a combo situation with hyperglycemia and then the humidity being what it is. Something I did was I've been eating. I got a new kind of porridge. Oh yeah, it definitely was at Aldi because I got a new steel cut. I like Irish porridge, and that's basically steel cut oats. But I got a different one this time. I ate a bunch of it accidentally. I made too much, so I ended up eating it. No sugar, just. What if that was a little too much for me? And then I did. I just wish it would go away. Yeah, this purple really. This is stuff I learned from Greg Hildebrandt. These are Greg Hildebrandt tricks. Light is always a color, and shadows are always a color, and you need to think about that. And also what are soothing colors? Tan, ochre, off-white are all soothing, light blue. When we did caricatures at Disney with color. And like if you watch television or movies, you'll know, especially the sci-fi movies where they get away with it more, see enormous amounts of light blue of some variation, and then an orange, yellow ochre. You'll see that. So, some are overdo it. I've been surprised. I pointed out to some folks, and they didn't even realize it. That's a manipulation getting you to try to watch it. The eyes, the body, the mind all leans into that. And Hollywood doing a lot, especially with the science fiction stuff, because they can make those. Even if the color isn't there, they can just make it. They'll just change it all, make it. Well, thank you, Melissa. That is very helpful. Yeah, it makes me think. I probably should. Well, I want. The catfish place. You've been to the catfish place, right? Well, whether it be in St. Cloud or the one up in Apopka, which are now owned, I think, by completely different. The St. Cloud folks is owned by the same family. I think the one in Apopka is owned separately now. but they're known for their catfish. But I should have just gotten unfried shrimp, grilled shrimp, which I love. I mean, the catfish was very good. Let me get some green in here, one way or the other. I need some green. Hey, you want some colored pencils, by the way? I got a mess of colored pencils. I was going to give them to Tony Petrie, but... Of course, I'm not sure when I'm coming to you. I'm going to have to get over there sometime. Well, let's see, August 10th, I'll be back in St. Cloud, oddly enough. My friend over at Fort King, they want me during early December there all 3 days to perform. I said, well, if you can find me a place to stay, that's me troubles. I can't be there otherwise. I can't afford to get a hotel to volunteer. They said they'd pay me. I said, just get me a place to stay. I'll be glad to do that. All right, how about that? Should I stop? You want to put your word stop up there? Or is this pretty crummy? There's no excuse for how poor that is. What you did down there. Oh, did I tell you, today was 10 years ago today, I quickly saw memories. 10 years ago today, I was part of a art thing for Pine Castle. I think it was 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago today, I was with the Paintings of Old Florida exhibit, Pine Castle. I was one of the paintings there. And I didn't know this, but suddenly in comes Melanie and Glenn Bischoff. You know? I have a picture of him and I. It's 10 years ago today. Pretty neat, huh? So I think I'll do a personal live on my personal page tomorrow if I'm feeling. I'll do it. I need to do it. I think I need to leave. I think I need to leave the house for a little bit, see how I'm feeling. I wonder if something else may have occurred. I made myself a lot of those porridge on Tuesday. And then I wasn't hungry, and I really didn't eat anything for a lot of the day. I wonder if I caused something there. There we go. I'm basically doing reflective color here. Actually, wouldn't you rather see me drawing something? Isn't that you like to see me draw stuff than just do all this color? You want me to just draw something real quick? I need to jump off of here soon. Sure, I've only been on here this time. That was a lot of time I put in that. And I don't know why. I know what this needs. Separate that. Need to separate that. Oh, if you didn't know, this is Alexander the Great's birthday, who was born 300 something BC, and it's also Richard Owen's birthday, who gave us the name dinosaur, and then Edmund Hillary's birthday. So they're mountains. I don't know what the birthdays are tomorrow, but we'll see. That's been a fun new turn of doing these, is because then also reminds me of things. I start looking stuff up and remembering. Anyway, how's that, Melissa? Is this? Should I just? Okay. If you don't want me drawing something, I'll just go ahead and quit. You still here? Anyone still here? Hello? Hello? Here and gone again. Well, I may do a live here around 9 or so. I'm thinking I'm gonna start doing regularly here during the week, either Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. Maybe that's it. Something like that. We'll see. Okay. If nothing else, I'll go ahead and pull the plug for tonight. If you do get a chance, please like. I appreciate that if you'd like. That'd be nice. And then I will maybe back tomorrow night about 9 o'clock. I think 9 o'clock is the key. Huh. All right. Well, thank you very much for being here, and I will see you all later. And this is Rob Smith here tonight. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Good night.